Okay, so welcome back, and now we're going to do some multiplication examples, and I'm going to walk through and do a bunch of examples so you guys can see how this works. Okay, now again, I'm going to show you how I do multiplication, which I think is a lot better than the way most people do multiplication. Okay, I do multiplication like you're reading a book. Easier to keep them in your mind, easier to get the answer without having to carry numbers and such. Okay, so I will show it to you. If you practice it, you'll be able to, in all honesty, amaze your friends, because the more you practice it, you'll be able to do this stuff in your head without really a lot of effort at all, okay? Without really expending a lot of mental energy, okay? Burning calories, if you will. So, here we go, we got this multiplication problem, right? So again, this is, you know your multiplication facts, your one-digit multiplication facts. So if I told you what if I asked you what 7 times 8 is, you know it's 56. Okay, if I asked you what 12 times 12 is, you know it's 144. Okay, if I told you what's 11 times 11, you know it's 121. Okay, those are things. Or if I asked you what 7 times 4 is, you know it's 28. Or 6 times 7, 42. You know, so you know your facts, you know your single digit multiplication facts, okay? Okay, and if you don't, practice them. Okay, so let's say we have this. First of all, I want to estimate, right? So I would round this number. Don't round this number. Round this number. So this would be the same as 30 times 2. So this answer should be close to 60. So now, how do I do this? Well, I'm going to write it vertically. So if I write it vertically, I'm going to write 34 times 2. Now, a couple things here to realize. Well, what is 2 times 34? Well, remember, anything multiplied by 2 is doubled, right? So basically what you're asking is, what is double of 34? 68, right? So immediately we can know that the answer is 68. Or you can multiply by place value. So this is 2 times 4. So you're saying, here's another way to look at multiplication. You can use multiplication as 30 because remember, place value. This is the same as 30 plus 4 times 2. So in essence, you're doing 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 2 times 30, which is 60, which gives you 68, okay? That's basically what you're doing when you're dealing with place value, okay? That's what's going on here. So if you do 2 times 4, this is in the ones column, so 2 times 4 is 8. And then you go to the next column and it's 2 times 3, but it's actually 2 times 60. So that means your answer is going to go in here. So 2 times 3 is 6, and you get 68. But again, you could do it one other way. If you wanted to do it the long way or the expanded way, you would do 2 times 4 is 8, and then you would put a 0, then you would go down here, right? And then you would put 2 times 3 is 6. And you put it here, 60. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 30 is 60, and then you add. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the way I do it, which is exactly the same way except from left to right instead of right to left. Because it's easier to keep the numbers in your head. 2 times 30 is 60. Plus 2 times 4 is 8, and then you add, and you get 68. Okay. Now, as we get to more complicated ones, I'll show you why this is better. Okay? Okay, so that's how we're going to do that one. We'll come back and do some more. Bye now.